Right, it's recording, mic is plugged in.
Check one.
My mic sounds.
Mic's in, alright.
Come on, let's just.
Oh, a bit closer. As long as we don't fall forward. Oh, we could all just, all kneel down. Just. Oh god.
And then stand back because it's too.
I might need some help. I might need some help.
Because we're old. Right.
Hello.
Where's Barry?
Hello.
Ready? Right.
I'm a bit confused over which way I should be going.
Yeah, I know. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're in. Yeah.
Okay. We're in what?
Introduction.
Okay.
One.
What are we saying?
I don't know. Just make up as you go along. And when we ever had a script.
Westonzoyland.
Ready?
Okay. Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Good evening and welcome to the History Channel. We are at Westonzoyland in deepest, darkest Somerset. We are on the trail of the Monmouth Rebellion. At this spot, or near to this spot, the Duke of Monmouth, the illegitimate son of Charles II, decided to have his bit of cake, as we like to say, and take the crown, if possible, off his stepbrother. That's right, stepbrother, half-brother, stepbrother or half-brother. There was some connection somewhere along the line. James I, I think, or was it James II? It's irrelevant. He was going to nick the crown off him.
His age.
Yeah, yes, many moons. The Duke of Monmouth was in Holland, and he decided to come back to England and snatch the crown off his other family member. Why are you laughing at me? Why are you laughing at me?
You said the word snatch.
Have I got to do this again?
No, we'll keep this in.
Just crack on.
He wanted a bit of snatch.
I think you beat with some buttered impression.
So he decided to come back to England, raise an army, and take back the crown. So after trudging around the countryside for some time, he managed to raise an army of 5,000 men, and ended up not far from here, where he met the army, the British Army, and
Where was his army?
up his sleevey. And they met not far from here in the middle of the night, and it didn't go particularly well for the Duke of Monmouth.
It's not another dogging spot, is it?
No, probably. Oh God, maybe I shouldn't be bent over like this. It's all a bit
Not
wrong.
Barry,
In the
guys.
middle of the night.
So
That's right, my
yes,
head's in.
that's the history bit. Let's go walk.
Why did we do this kneeling down?
I've got no fucking idea. I've got to try and get
Stand
out.
up anymore.
Oh. Oh, Darren, Barry, Ian.
So, we've got to go down this little path.
I think so.
Oh, what glorious sun! Set. It's not really setting yet, is it? No. So what we're going to find? So there's some kind of monument, right?
There is a monument apparently.
Is it an opal manta? Like that?
No.
Because that looks like it.
That's a fucking litter bin.
Is this the Reen?
It's a ream.
Do you think there's anybody not from Somerset who might be watching this who doesn't understand what a Reen is?
Yes. I think there is. Irene is just it's a drainage
Irene,
ditch.
she was a...
Good night, Irene.
Yeah, I think in the rest of the UK they call it a drainage ditch.
Well, they used to, yeah, I suppose it was called King Sedgemoor's Drain.
Oh yeah, there you go. But
Yeah, but that's a bigger thing that's linked up to all the reams running off the fields.
so, yeah, King Sedgemoor's drain is actually like a river.
It's the main
isn't it?
feeder. Yeah. Or is it? Or does that feed into the river then?
Well, it feeds into the river.
But it's the main
Parrot,
it's
somewhere
the
along
main
the line.
Reen, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Big old
Dyke.
And it was probably called that.
That is a proper old, like, opal Ascona saloon over there. Coupe, perhaps it would even be called, I don't know. Love an old banger.
I can't believe it's bloody... To apologise straight away, the fact that obviously it's very windy again, so it's not going to be the greatest audio quality.
I can't believe how windy it's been recently.
I can't believe it's not butter.
What, the price of it? Have you seen what the price of an pack is?
Yeah.
£9.
9, is it?
£9.
Apparently, Costa coffee now costs £6
For what?
a cup
Of
coffee. Well, I don't.
Lurpak.
Oh, you tratters cutting grass.
No. So yeah, that's a ream.
Come on, Irene. Heard a Wookiee.
So there's this YouTuber who's called Erwin Saunders, and
No, I haven't heard of him.
he's got his own YouTube channel, and he's this old guy.
Oh, hello. Has he got a great beard?
I don't think he is that old though. I think there's rumours
Well,
that he's not as old as...
I don't think he's actually that old, but he talks like he tries to sound old.
Yeah.
And actually, you never really see his face that close up, but I think probably beneath the
frightened of
beard,
being recognised.
he's probably like 30 something. And he goes into the woods and films.
I don't want to know
some
this.
woodland friends. And sometimes he has this younger guy with him. And he draws some pictures.
Make me like you. Big penis.
Paint me like those French girls. So, yeah. And then he films, and these little fairies come out, and then he...
Oh dear.
And then he films
Release
it.
the fairies.
I think it's quite interesting. I mean, I've got to be honest with you. You look at it, and in my head, I go, sure, that's CGI.
You know what I think?
Lots of people think it's
No, you don't want to know.
It's great for YouTube content. It's just cool. And you watch him, and it's quite chilled, and he has this really kind of chilled out music. And
Bob Ross of the Fairies.
Wow.
He is. Yeah.
Bob Ross is cool.
Is he dead?
Yep.
Yes. Well, his programmes are very much alive.
Been on his career though.
Yeah, I know. They started marching at 11 instead on that.
Well,
But then I've read they actually met at 10:30.
They didn't give themselves much time to get organised, did they?
What, like all day?
Half hour. Oh, 10:30 in the morning.
No. At night.
So, hang on.
So that was as if to say that's incorrect on that board. But I've only read it on something else, so...
Maybe that, yeah, okay.
We weren't here, so we can only rely on
What year was it?
entertainment.
1685, was it?
I don't know.
Let's check out the photo. And it was James II. James II was the ruling king of the time. So Duke of Monmouth comes over. I want what's rightfully mine, in theory. So yeah, 5,000 men come here.
You wanted to snatch it?
That's it. He wanted to snatch it, all right. And he was up against an army of 4,000 men, but they were well trained and well equipped, and unfortunately trying to cross some reens, the drainage ditches, in the middle of the night, kind of got a bit lost, got stuck down, bogged down, reen down.
Hey, I'm guessing the reens were bigger than...
Well, they wouldn't have been well managed. I wouldn't imagine they would have been as well managed, and there'd probably be more of them as well, I think.
Yeah, I'm not being funny, but you can't. You'd struggle to walk through that, wouldn't you? If you didn't. If you weren't
Yeah,
prepared.
remember what you're wearing. You'll be wearing like sort of like woolly kind of jackets. They're very heavy. As soon as it starts raining, you notice it.
That's fair enough. But what I'm saying though is that if you have 5,000 people marching, the first row gets stuck in the ream.
Yeah.
You're gonna be held up. You know, there's nowhere to go. But
Climb over the bodies.
if it's a deep ream, because you're not going to know the depth of them really, you're going to be wading through it, and all of a sudden, that sheer weight of your trousers, well, not trousers, they're breeches, the jacket, they're battle jackets. So what they used to do, they'd actually sleep in them. It's kind of like their blanket, jacket, bit of protection from the weather, protection from whatever, but they used to just wrap themselves in that and sleep in the hedges.
Well, of course, because we're in Somerset, what else could there be right next to us? Well, Combine harvester.
And someone's nicked all the information.
Yeah, I feel the tourist information boards are slacking a little. Can we go in there?
I guess so. It's not really well locked, is it?
No. Woo, woo, woo! Oh no, there's a bench. You could technically sit here. So, why in particular, Ian, can I ask, did you suggest we came here? And what's relevant about that?
Is it to meet up with a man?
Well,
in a red pickup. Have you sold us? Have you sold us?
yeah, unfortunately now he's seen the goods, he's not interested. Great, thanks.
Maybe he was looking for an older man with a beard and some fairies and a boy.
That's £10.50 I had. Apparently you can hear, or it has been recorded that you can hear shouts of the army and sort of gunshots and stuff.
And look at those fairies.
Yeah, and fairies.
I feel like we might struggle to hear anything over the noise
That is,
Of the tractor.
tractor, if I'm honest.
yeah, that is a bit unfortunate. That's why we wanted to go late. Why is he there? That's
We're thinking, what are they fucking
on a
doing?
forklift.
Tractor.
That thing.
The tractor.
Combine harvester.
Hey, combine harvester.
I know it was something like that.
But it's lovely though, isn't it, with that sun? It's
That is, yeah.
I must admit, I thought this would be quite good, but so far we've got wind, which is going to, not personally wind, but
Is
wind,
there some earth as
There's-
well?
earth.
Yeah, and some fire.
Hey. But we've got a combine harvester, so we can't hear
It's not
anything.
a combine harvester, it's a
Did
fucking
you know-
tractor cutting.
Jesus. I need to get a big furry thing for my mic.
Is that his name?
What's his name?
Mike.
Mike. Suffered death, punishment, or transportation.
They were
Suffered transportation.
They were sent away.
Pro Patricia.
Patria. Patria.
Latin for
Patricia.
Pro is good, isn't it?
Patria. We need to get with our bloody
Latin.
yeah.
Things to learn for next YouTube. Latin. The guy in the tractor has just waved at Darren, which has now convinced me that he thinks that me and Barry have taken our special son along to see the agriculture.
I would like to quote something.
Ooh.
This scene reminded me of something.
Okay.
And I need to quote, so I've got to take my specs off because I can't.
Yeah.
When the seagulls follow the trawler, it's because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea.
I am now starting to think that me and Barry have taken our special son. Who's quoting Eric Cantona.
Well, it's funny how you know. You weirdo.
Well, I know what it is, but I'm just unaware of...
Well, I just thought, it was kind of.
Yeah. Right.
Sorry, Erwin.
Obviously Barry's on some sort of commission with Irwin. Commission with Irwin? Sounds like some dodgy romance from the 50s.
Sounds like a really bad soap opera.
Or poor British comedy.
hang on.
Starring Dennis Waterman.
So have we got a map of here in relation to where the battle took place? Because just because the memorial's here now, did it happen there? Did it happen where?
Here, all 5,000 people.
We stood in this little square.
Yeah.
Is that fence that old?
Yep. They had a sheepdog herding them in,
The oldie scaffolding.
and it was televised on
chicken wire
BBC
fence.
2 as one man and his army. Some guy was whistling at a sheepdog.
No.
Yeah.
So, Battle of Sedgemoor maps.
He might not even be there. He might be a ghost. Did
Well-
they have tractors in the Battle of Sedgemoor? If they did, it'd be easier, wouldn't it?
No, they couldn't go over the reams in those either.
There. Yes. Yes. Look, there's a monument. There's the monument.
Where's the one?
There.
Is that where we are?
So this is the Bussex Ream.
Oh, actually,
There's a ring, yeah.
it is a ream.
So on that side then was the Royalist Army.
Yeah.
So I presume they filled the Reen out with a road. And there's earth in the middle. It was that wide originally. I would guess.
I don't know.
Because you would just come over this bit, wouldn't you?
Because that looks quite big, and you know, I'm not saying this is absolutely true to scale. Well, it is to scale.
Well, that looks quite interesting because the roads
Ah,
like that.
so look,
are
Monmouth's
similar.
attack
What's
at
this?
approximately 1:30 in the morning.
Look at the roads around here. So, hang on. Note. Look at the shapes of those roads. They're similar to what they were there.
Yeah, but this could be
And
a
we're
modern
here.
map, just superimposed with those. Do you know what I mean?
I suppose so. Are we going to get out your spectral gyroscopic ghost meter and see if we can find some ghosts?
I've got a dictaphone, so we can do some EVP, and I've got the Ovulus thingy, the ghost.
Is that thing that talked last time?
That is,
that
that
was epic.
That was funny as fuck.
Right,
I mean,
so,
it was shit, but it was kind of epic. Yeah, let's do some ghosting.
okay.
Shopkeeper,
Shopkeeper.
Shopkeeper. What?
Not.
Julia,
Julia. Jesus, it's talkative.
Come on.
Give us something like battle or something like that.
God,
Ooh.
What did it say?
Ooh.
God.
That was like, no, what?
bored,
Yeah, me too.
leave me alone,
Oh, here she goes again.
Little boy.
help, funny,
That's the first time somebody actually liked one of my jokes.
Yeah, it just so happens they've been dead for 440 years.
Guide. That's what we're looking for. Guide us to your destination, spirit world.
Is there a word like north or something? Or east or something?
North or east.
Say mom.
Not hearing much banging.
Well, what's the time? Well, it's about 10 minutes.
jacket,
Yeah, I should have bought one to be fair. It's kind of a chilly.
Awful album by Morissette. Like a little Phil.
Jacket.
Oh, sorry.
No, but it was Phil Collins and it was worse than Alanis Morissette, so it's fine.
I quite like the Lance Morrison album. Was of a time.
And its moments.
Was of its time. She's touring that album again.
She only got one hand apparently.
Where's the other one?
No,
In her
don't-
pocket.
Don't.
Boom, boom.
Oh yeah, don't say funny now, do you, machine? Where's cows? Maybe they're the spirit of Monmouthshire.
young,
They died too
I hear
young.
you.
Oh, they hear us apparently.
Where am I?
Oh.
If you don't know, we're in real trouble.
Aww.
Push him then, and I'm glad I did.
Grandfather,
The stress
Neil.
might have made it worse.
Grandfather Neil. Hello. Oh, there's a
call me
Is-
Grandfather
Is that grandfather Neil K-N?
K-N.
Or
K-N.
is it just his
No,
name?
no, it's K-N.
Dress,
Neil?
KY?
Blair. Oh, dress.
Something a bit wrong,
It will be if you fall in that.
Cow's looking at you.
He's looking at you, kid.
Right, now we're going to try an EVP session. See if there's ghosties wanting to talk onto our machine.
Are we going to talk like that all the time?
Is that how they talked in the olden days? EVP session 1. Are there any spirits here? Did someone die in a battle? Say something into this device.
Do you think they know what a device is if they're like 400 odd years gone? Say something like my silver stone. Call it a silver stone.
Say something into my silver stone.
Ah, the fairies.
You're laughing, but it makes perfect sense to me. We're trying to communicate with people who have been dead for like nearly 500 years. They're not going to know what a device is, are they?
Well, they never had devices.
Old device.
Well, surely they would have had the word device.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, it's down
Devices.
No.
When it comes from devices, a device.
No, surely they'd have like, oh, what's that device? Maybe not.
Oh, it's my new mobile writing tablet, Stone.
Well, no, they don't need to know what it is.
But you want
Hang
to
on,
understand
hang on,
what it is,
hang on.
don't
Let's look at the word device. Let's look. Let's you know, we're.
It's an EVP session. They could have been chatting all over this, and we just talked all over it.
Oh, fuck them.
you? Yeah, Satan!
Show yourself, spirits, or talk into my silver rock.
Ah, it's Middle English, in fact.
Is it?
From Old French, devis, based on Latin divis, divided. The original sense was desire or intention.
Speak into my desire.
Desire.
Alright, let's see if anything happened then. I'm going to guess not.
If they were letting off, like...
That's weird.
If they were letting off, say...
It's bizarre that if they were crow scarers, they haven't gone off at the same time tonight.
What time are you here?
It was about 20 past 9.
Well, you wouldn't have crow scarers unless you either planted something. You wanted to scare the crows away. Why would you scare crows away? Because you planted something, not necessarily just randomly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm going to have to try the video, see if we picked it up. Because unfortunately, with a bit of wind and stuff, with a little bit of wind, we can make it through the night. Barry's trying to do some weird breakdancing. Well, I'm not sure if this is going to be an episode at the moment, is it? All depends on what happens at...
Let's have a look up at Burrow Mum. What's that?
Yeah, like a...
Drums. I thought I heard drums. It's like a real deep.
Way down deep.
Like from that way.
Yeah, that's where we thought we heard the gunfire.
Where's Bridgewater?
Actually, yeah. Taco Bell was getting robbed.
So we went to the anniversary of the Battle of Sedgemoor a day early. Unless we did miraculously catch something on Ian's electronic voice phenomenon.
So listen to the fact that we talked over the cows. The milk.
The voice phenomenon. The voice phenomenon. It's true, we did talk over it. So, didn't really work. What would be really good is if any of our viewers would like to, you know, or 3 of you, would like to suggest...
So don't pick us up.
Well, I was thinking of you, Darren, and I, if I'm honest. Just wondering. Yes, okay. 4.
I don't know, I tune in and out of it.
Just wondering if all 4 viewers would care to suggest something else that we do, perhaps.
We do this for a video. We do this for a channel, do we?
3 viewers. So, 2. I actually do watch it, and I find it quite funny.
Well, we'll see what this one turns out like.